Barbados is an island of unspoiled charm and sophistication. Its people and culture are both alive with possibilities that are as boundless as the turquoise sea and as endless as the sandy shore. Ranked in the top 30 of the Human Development Index, the lifestyle in Barbados can be described as a balance between the efficiency of developed nations and the energy of a developing nation. The island's population has easy access to a comprehensive healthcare system, along with free access to tertiary level education.
Education and services is at the bedrock of our development. So we have, over the last 50 or even over the last 100 years, placed a tremendous amount of resources at the disposal of our government agencies to ensure that our educational system is first class and that our social services network is also first class and modern. Now, these therefore have been the foundation for the other kinds of development that we see in Barbados. Without a skilled and educated workforce, Barbados would not have been able to transition into a services-driven economy.
Touted as the Little England of the Caribbean, Barbados represents a nice blend of British and local cultures. Bajans, as the islanders call themselves, are as West Indian as any of their neighbors and have tended to appropriate rather than adopt English customs. In 2007, the International Cricket Council World Cup will be hosted for the first time in history by the West Indies.
Well, the World Cup will be seen by 2 billion people around the world, so it'll be a tremendous exposure to Barbados. We're hosting the final as well and 6 of the top matches, so we will be very much in the centre of attention for the World Cup. We have to do several things to be prepared for the World Cup. Physical development, and there's a lot of work going on, not only with our stadium, but across the country in roads, new facilities. So the physical infrastructure will be much better. The organizational infrastructure will be much better because we have to be really well prepared in terms of security, accommodation to host such a world-class event. And part of that whole development will assist our business community in terms of promoting themselves in the international market.
Although not yet fully known by American travelers and investors, the island has solidified its reputation in Great Britain as a high-end destination. Because of the positioning of the island, property development targets luxury investors and developers. The diverse landscape creates a spectrum of investment and development opportunities. With the introduction of more diverse investment products revolving around the country's landscape and international sports, the island's property development is gaining the attention of North American investors.
Barbados is near to America. You're only 5 hours away. Our property values have always been on the rise, and it's a safe investment. And when you buy property here, you're protected by law that you get what you see, and your deeds are all checked by attorneys before final payments are made. So you're not buying something that has an encumbrance on it or a mortgage on it. It's clear to you. And the trend has been that property has been increasing in value, and as I see it, how the island is run, it will continue to do so for a long, long, long time.
Interest in property has been growing rapidly, and more multi-million-dollar homes are being developed. To accommodate demand, developments beachside and gulfside have become increasingly popular and are constantly under refurbishing and construction. Although many of the luxury homes, villas, and townhouses have historically been developed on the west coast of the island, now the demand for properties on the south and east coast has grown and has opened a myriad of possibilities.
The Property Act is based on UK legislation. Again, it's quite modern. It has simplified the procedure for property transactions significantly. We also have special legislation like the Condominium Act, and generally you would have a wide choice of the types of transactions, the types of acquisitions you would do. Most property is freehold, but you can have condominiums, you can have co-ops, you could have long-term leases